You are listening to the Fire Rescue Athlete Podcast with your host, Aaron Zamzow.
What's up, FRF Nation? All you fire rescue athletes out there, firefighters, EMTs, and medics. Aaron Zamzow here. It is the end of the year, and I just wanted to do a quick little podcast. I've been sending some messages. We just created a new Get FRF challenge here at Fire Rescue Fitness, and it brought up a lot of conversations about how to get more fit next year. So if you're listening to this, you're probably wondering, all right, give me a little magic formula. And I actually got one today. I got 5 steps for you that I believe are really going to help you get more fit for duty, move better, feel better, and actually, I think handle the stresses of what we see on the job and in life. And it's not rocket science. I'm not going to tell you something that's really earth shattering. But I just hope you get a little bit out of this as we put them into steps. And maybe as you listen to me, some things resonate. And again, my goal with Fire Rescue Fitness and with this podcast is to give you tools to maybe give you some aha moments to understand how important fitness is in our lives, not only as firefighters, it's also important as fathers, as mothers, as role models in the community. And it can really, really help us deal with not only the stresses of the job, but of life. So if I can get something that resonates with you, that is really my goal. I wrote a mission statement a couple years ago. My goal is to help 100,000 firefighters, EMTs, and paramedics get more fit for duty and improve their careers and lives through fitness. So far, we're about halfway there. And again, I appreciate you listening to this. So let's get into it today. The first thing that you need to do if you're going to get more fit in 2020, if you're listening to this, hopefully this transcends time. So if it's 2021 or 2031, the first thing you got to do is lose your dang excuses. Yeah, I know, Aaron, that sounds easier. It's easier to say than do, but hear me out here. If you look around, and especially if you're in a gym and you look at somebody that's fit, you know what the difference between you and them is? They lose their excuses. They actually do the things they know they should do to get more fit. I had this conversation with a lieutenant, and he was telling me a story about how he had done, he started following the zone diet, and he started to feel really, really good. He lost about 15 pounds. He was having some trouble with his hips. That hip pain went away. He was having some acid reflux. That went away. And then he went on vacation, came back, and fell off the wagon. And I looked at him and I said, why? And he said, I was lazy. And, the older you get, the harder it is to get back into shape. And he's kicking himself for that. And I said, well, look, I'm going to start sending you emails and asking you how you're doing. And if you're getting back at it. He said, that would be great. And, it kind of dawned on me like, hey, we all need that person to check in on ourselves. But the best person to check in on yourself is yourself. Now, I know that's another profound statement, but take a look in the mirror. And really, you're the one the motivation for you needs to come from within. And I just think to lose your excuses, you need to step back and look in the mirror, look around you at all the different things you have, or maybe the things you don't have, and just get rid of the excuses. If you need to get to the gym, just get to the gym. If you shouldn't be eating that damn donut, just put it down. I really look at fitness from, I like to call the Forrest Gump approach. Look, we all know what we need to do. It's just a matter of doing it. Nike said it best, just do it. So the first thing you need to do to get more fit for duty in 2020, lose your damn excuses. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Everybody's got them, including myself. Look, I went through a time where I was crushing ice cream. You know what I did? I just stopped eating it. And lo and behold, 5 pounds came off of me. My fingers didn't feel swollen. And I'm feeling a lot better. So we're in this together. All right. You can count on me if you have questions about that one, or if you think I'm full of crap on this first one. But all in all, take a look in the mirror, lose your excuses. Number 1. Number 2, you got to get a plan, right? When you go onto a fire scene, when we go onto a rescue scene, we formulate a plan. We have SOGs, we have SOPs, we have guidelines on how we respond to things. And what I see year in and year out is somebody who starts the year with this this grandeur plan or idea that they're going to get in shape, and they don't have a plan. They actually go, hey, I'm just going to go down and do chest and triceps, Monday, because that's what I used to do. And or go down and work out with your friend because they're just doing a particular workout. And that might work for about a week, maybe 10 days, but it's not going to prolong it, and it's not going to get you lasting results. So the thing you need to do is create a plan. Okay. When I used to work with professional athletes, we had a year-round plan. Now, of course, they had in-season, off-season, preseason, postseason. We don't have that. So you got to first, look in that mirror, like we said in step 1, evaluate where you are, and then create a plan to get there. All right. So first thing you got to do, lose your damn excuses. Second thing, get a plan. Third thing, you got to eat like an athlete. You can't out-train a bad diet. So if you're eating bad stuff in the firehouse, you can't think that that's going to transfer to better performance on the fireground and in life. Same thing, if you're eating all these sweets at home and then you only eat well at the firehouse, you're not going to perform well. And you're not going to feel well. And here's the other thing that I don't think is talked enough about in the fire service. Look, mental health is huge. And if you look at any website, fire-related website, Firehouse has it, Fire Rescue One has it, FDIC is going to have a huge focus on mental health. I'll tell you what, in my research, one of the best things to do to help keep you healthy mentally is to eat a diet that's low in sugar, eat a diet that's high in antioxidants, and to work out consistently. And I believe that is really one of the things that we need to start focusing and promoting within the fire service is, look, fitness leads to better physical health. It leads to better mental health. And one of the best ways to stay physically fit, mentally fit, is to eat like an athlete. Right now, I'm not saying that you need to mind every single calorie that goes in and out of your mouth and you need to log it, but I think you need to be mindful of the hidden sugars and start to really educate yourself on, number one, what you are eating and how to prepare meals, how to be more prepared nutritionally to make sure that you can make better fitness progress. I always give this example. I go to a lot of firehouses and I always look in the refrigerator, and there's always a yogurt in there, a Greek yogurt. And the guys are like, yeah, we eat healthy. We got this Greek yogurt. And I show them the label and I say, look, 25 grams of added sugar or 25 grams of sugar is not healthy. And they kind of look at me with these big eyes and they go, well, God, what the hell? They say it's healthy. And, there's a lot of stuff that's healthy for you, or it's said that it's healthy for you, and you need to educate yourself. So number 3 thing that you need to do is to eat like an athlete. Really, really start to focus on what you're putting in your mouth. The reason why every diet plan has some success to it is because everybody, whenever they start a new diet, has to be mindful of where they're beginning and what they're eating. That's the number one thing. Whether it's keto, whether it's paleo, or whether it's Atkins, or whether it's the cabbage soup diet, you all of a sudden become more aware of what you're eating, what you're putting in your mouth. And I think that's one of the first steps that you can take to eating like an athlete and to becoming more fit. So number 3, eat like an athlete. Number 4, get support, right? You don't fight a fire by yourself. You don't, usually, hopefully you don't go into an accident scene by yourself. Resuscitating a patient takes a team effort. Right? Life is tough. You need a team. You need a support network. So when you're going through this, make sure that your crew is aware of your goal, your significant others aware of the goal, and make sure that they support you on it and get their support. Because if you go to the firehouse and everybody else is eating like crap, it's going to be tough. Right? I'm not saying you can't do it, but it's going to be more difficult. And you'd be surprised when you start telling people, hey, I'm, like what we got going with FRF. Hey, I'm participating in this Get FRF challenge. I at least, if you're cooking today, can you at least have a salad and something healthy? And I guarantee there's going to be a lot of people going, yeah, you know what? That sounds good. I always go, I've been traveling a lot doing presentations and stuff. And when I'm gone, my crew, they're a bunch of, I like to call them jackasses, but I love them to death. But they'll send me a message. Hey, malts and burgers, Zamzo's gone. And, it's funny. But then when I come back, they all go, hey, can you just do that salad bar thing you do? Because, man, we've been eating poor. So I believe that when you start to tell people about your goals, your aspirations to get more fit, you're going to find that a lot of people support it and even get on board with you. So you need to get support is number 4. Number 5, I know this is going to be a real like head slapper here, but you need to execute your plan. And what I mean by that is figure out when you're going to do your workouts. I like to take Sundays. If I'm working on Sundays, Mondays, I will prepare a bunch of meals and go-to meals when I'm hungry and in a pinch, during the week. So I like to prep my meals. I'll take a look at my schedule. When am I going to be in the firehouses? What workouts can I do at the firehouses? What workouts do I need to do outside of the firehouses? Set your plan every week, right? And of course, that's got to be part of a bigger plan. Typically, a great workout program will give you an 8-week plan, 8 to 10 weeks. I used to do 12-week programs with FRF, and I found out that that's just a little too long, and that 8 weeks have been the optimal for us, and that's what I recommend to you too. So in recap, first thing you need to do to get more fit in 2020 or in 2031 or in 2045 is lose your damn excuses. Number 2, create a plan. Number 3, eat like an athlete. You are what you eat. You can't out-train a bad diet. Number 4, get support, get others on board. And number 5, execute that plan and make sure you have a plan and set it up for success every single week. I believe that the key to any fitness success, of course, is consistency. So stop looking for quick fixes this year. Stop looking at a fad diet, right? Don't do these supplements that are guaranteed to make you stronger, leaner. They might help you, but if you don't have a solid foundation, you're not going to go anywhere. You're going to wind up back to where you were. Now, fitness is a winding road, and especially for us in our field where you get a lack of sleep, you get high stress, you're exposed to high sugar diets. So start to make subtle changes that will really, really help prolong your career, help you feel better, help you manage more positively on the mental side, and take steps every single day. If you are gaining weight, take steps to start losing weight every day, whether it's, a quarter or an eighth of a pound, but at least make sure you're going in the right direction. And finally, what I want to throw out there as well is, again, we at Fire Rescue Fitness look at these steps. And what I try to do is create programs that really combat every single excuse you have. I am very, very proud of the progress that we've made with our programming. The last year we added an app. This year I'm adding a little bit of motivation with a prize structure for those that see some progress. I am launching the Get FRF, Get Fire Rescue Fitness Challenge. And what I'm including in the challenge is you choose a program based on your goal. I have the Ultimate Athlete. I have now a brand new Super Strong program. I got a fat loss program. I got a Just Getting Started program. You choose that program. I'm going to give you access to an app. I'm going to give you eating guidelines, snack option, show you a meal plan, give you coaching every single week via email, give you access to a private Facebook group where others that are going through the challenge, you could bounce ideas off of them. And now what I'm throwing in there is a little swag and a little motivation. I'm throwing in a t-shirt, I'm throwing in a commitment bracelet, throwing in some stickers. And then also this will enter you into what we call the Get FRF Challenge. If you see any results whatsoever, you send me those results as a testimonial. You'll be thrown into a winner's raffle where I'm giving prizes, giving sweatshirts, giving Gerber tools, TRXs, and then you can actually, based on your results, you might be in the top 5 where I give you cash. So that access or that information, I'm also even going to throw in a special discount on this page. Get FRF 10 will give you a special discount to any one of the programs. It's my way of trying to give back. Again, all the proceeds or a lot of the proceeds, minus, all the things that I need to spend for marketing and for the website, go back towards motivating others and towards the award. So if you have questions about that, if you want to sponsor that and help me sponsor that, I'd be very, very grateful. But click the link within the blog post. You can go to firerescuefitness.com for more details. And again, all I'm trying to do is help you make this year one of your most fit years. I want you to feel better, move better, perform better. And that's what it's all about, being a good fire rescue athlete. Thanks for listening. Come back. Let me know how I can help you get more fit for duty.
Thank you for listening to the Fire Rescue Athlete Podcast with your host, Aaron Zamzow. Please tune in again soon for more fitness tips for fire rescue athletes.